Welcome back. It's Dawn with For Grace Creations, and I thought I just hit record while I work on a few things because I thought, well, maybe you might want to do something like this. I don't know. I'm sure this has been done before, but I'm going to make some fabric and lace clusters out of scraps, but also with paper. I was given some of these. They're just little rectangles with words and little definitions. I don't remember who gave them to me, but they came in a Happy Meal, and I thought I would use them today. But first, our Bible verse of the day. Psalm 84, verse 11. God is our shield. God is our sun and our shield. He gives us grace and glory. All right, so what are we going to need today? Well, I already pulled out of my scrap drawer for fabric some kind of neutral just pieces of fabric. And then I've got my 3-in-1 glue. Any fabric glue will work. And this drawer here is full of just little teeny tiny, small and medium scraps of lace. So I thought we could maybe use some of this. And what my thought was, if we take this first one here, I'm thinking maybe we put some lace either behind it or in between the paper and the fabric. Let's see. So I'm going to just pull this, and let's see. It could go behind, or should it go there? Oh, I like it like that. So then what I'll do is I'll just cut it off, put the other scrap in my bin. And now I do think it would look really cute if I took it to the sewing machine and sewed around it. But my sewing machine is way over there. And so I don't think we can do that. I think we'll just glue it for today. When the glue dries, I'll decide whether or not I want to go back and sew these. Whoop. So we're just going to put a little Fabri-Tac on here. And then pick it up, and I will put some more right on where that sticker is, and I'm not going to go out to the edges. And the reason is because once this is stuck down, then it'll kind of give it some dimension, because these edge pieces will be able to move around, you see? And so we let that dry. So I guess you could say this is a bit of a mass make today. If you don't have these here, you could do the same thing with just little stamped images. Let me see if I can find, oh yeah. Okay, look, somebody sent me these in a Happy Meal, which I'm so grateful for, because I don't have feathers in stamps. So let's just rip one out, and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, I want all the edges ripped on this one. We could go around and ink the edges if we wanted to. I'm not going to on this one. But let's see. Oh yeah, I have a piece of fabric in this box that doesn't belong there. So what we could do is kind of lay it on there, and then I think I'll rip it right there. There we go. And then, of course, I wanted neutrals, but that's the only fabric I had sitting next to me. And what if we took, I've got this piece. I don't know what's front and back. And this was white. I just dunked it in my leftover coffee from the day. It's a little too big. I think let's just do a wonky shape. And we'll take this and put it back in there. Yeah, I like that. And then we'll get some glue on here. Do like this. And then put glue on the back. Again, just where that paper was. Do you guys collect fabric and lace scraps, or do you not do anything with fabric or lace? I have found that I have quite the drawer of lace scraps and quite the drawer of fabric scraps, and I hate to get rid of them. I want to use them up, but I'm not ready to do a use it or lose it video with them yet. See how cute that is? And then we just use them as little clusters. You can put them on a journal page, on a tag, a journaling card, or even on the front of a journal would be cute. So on this one, again, I kind of wanted to try and stay with neutrals. We could just use this leftover piece like that, but I don't think that's enough. What is this? This is a sheer kind of lacy ribbon. I don't know. Let's just chop off a piece here and see what we could do. Maybe like that. The problem is that wants to curl. Does that mean it's backwards? Do I need to be using it this way? Like that. Yeah, and it's a little too big, so let's, again, not cut with perfection. Let's kind of do wonky. So, have you ever read the book Wonky Donkey? I know I've asked that before, I'm sorry. Has anybody read Wonky Donkey? Okay, let's do this wonky. Anytime I say wonky, I think of that book, Wonky Donkey. And then we'll do this. Now, I don't like to ask for help, but I'm gonna go ahead and ask for your help today. So I really enjoy doing giveaways. I really enjoy sending Happy Mail. However, as you probably know, postage is expensive. So if I'm sending anything that is bigger than a little envelope where you put one stamp on it, or if I'm sending anything out of the country, out of the US, it is expensive. The minimal amount would be, I think it's like $3.50 for the lightest weight Happy Mail that is not just in a normal envelope. So I'm going to ask you a favor. If you feel led, and maybe, you know, take some time to pray about it. If you feel led, would you be willing to donate so that I can continue to send Happy Mail? And the way to do that is a couple ways. The best way I'll tell you first. Down in the description box, I'm going to have my Ko-fi link. That's Ko/fi. And what you do is you click on that link, and then you can go and you can be a member. Let's say you want to do $5 a month to support me. That's going to get you social media shout outs. And I won't tell you what else because, well, I don't remember. But there's different levels you can become a member. Or you could do a one-time donation of 50 cents, $1, $300, whatever you have the means to do. I do not have a full-time job. I do not have a part-time job. This is what I do. I make YouTube videos for you. So I don't have really any income. But also on that Ko-fi site, I do have things for sale. I have scrap packs and some of these that are a bit different. They're not paper, they're just fabric. You know, I have fabric scraps that you could make your own altered paper clips, jelly plate prints, all kinds of things on there, you guys. Some stuff that's vintage, some journal covers, some journals. I have a lot I need to add to that Ko-fi site, but another way to support me would be to purchase something. Maybe you have a bestie who's going to have a birthday. You could get her a gift. Or you could just do the one-time donation. Now, the other way you could not only click like on the videos you watch, you know, the thumbs up, and comment, doesn't matter what kind of comment. Those two things really do help support YouTube content creators. But the other thing you could do, you could actually, any video that you really love, you could click that little heart, and it is a super thanks, and I believe it donates money. Now, YouTube does take a portion of that. And then after they take a portion, they will then take out the taxes for you before they send it. So it is a better way to do Ko-fi, because let's say you do a super thanks for 20 bucks. In the end, the amount I'm going to actually physically see is $9 and like 4 or 6 cents, which anything helps. Don't get me wrong, but the taxes and the fees are a little bit crazy sometimes, not always. So there's just another simple one. So any time you watch a YouTube video, you know how there's those annoying commercials? Well, did you know that if you take the time to watch just, I don't think I want that one. Maybe let's just take this out here. So we have a smaller amount we're working with. Okay, maybe let's say you've got a video that you're watching and you're learning how to make something, and it's a fabulous video. You know what you do? You simply, let's find a darker one. Let's see, how about down here? Yeah, so what you do is you simply watch the commercials, at least a minimum of 15 seconds worth. Why? That actually helps your YouTube content creator. YouTube will give a little bit, like it's like 3 cents per like 15 seconds that you watch of commercials. Now, if you click on the link in the commercial, let's say the commercial was for facial cream for people who are 80 years old and older. Well, let's say you're 25 and you don't need that. Doesn't matter. Click on the link. And just look at it, you know, don't buy anything, just look, and then go back to your video, because that is going to get a little bit more towards your YouTube content creator. So those are just a few ways that you can help, not just me, but others. And I am actually having to debate getting at least part-time job, because this is obviously not making money, and I'm actually spending quite a bit of money because I love sending out Happy Mail. I know, just don't send as much Happy Mail, Dawn. Well, that's hard for me. I really enjoy sharing, and I love doing the giveaways. But, you know, for instance, if I was to do a journal giveaway, just a basic journal, not anything too heavy, I'm looking at somewhere between $5 and $15 to mail that journal out. And, you know, you do that a few times and whoa, you know what I mean? It's not cheap. It is wonderful to be able to spread grace and love and craftiness. I love blessing other people. But sometimes it's like, oh no, I cannot do a giveaway for a few months until I can raise a little bit of money. So if you want to help that way, that would be fabulous. Now, if you can't help, you know what? It is okay. Not all of us have the financial means to donate. And I understand that. That's where your comments and your clicking the thumbs up button really helps, believe it or not. The other thing you could be doing is, oh, I love that one. Oh my goodness. I might have to make a bunch of these and maybe just put a few in my Ko-fi site to share with y'all. The other thing that you could do is be praying for me and my channel, because prayer is huge, and the Lord will provide where he feels fit to provide. So that is another way that you could support me. It would be greatly appreciated. Now, I am curious what, oh goodness, what you might, kind of things you might want to see me do this year. Do you want to see more crazy experiments? Do you want to see more rust dyeing? Do you want to see how to tea dye or coffee dye paper? Do you want to see more, maybe more things, how to use up book pages? Do you want a studio tour? Do you want more, I don't know. We do have a lot of things on the list of to-dos, like our Coffee Corner Craft Chat. We need to get back to that book. And I think coming February, we're going to do something called Finish It February, where, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure most of us have those projects sitting around that we really need to work on. And so we could finish up some projects together. I don't know. What do you think? That would be something we could do together. I think I will do that one like this, which means this one I'm going to sew. So I'm just going to put a little bit there, and I'm going to attempt to sew around the edges to get it stuck to this lace. So we'll put a little there. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have a dog laying outside my bedroom door here, and she's whining. She says, "Let me in. I want to hang out with you." Oh, dogs. Oh my. We're getting gluey, goopy mess on this. So this is a glass surface. I don't know if you have one, but if you are working on a glass surface and you get goop, the best way to take care of it is getting a little bit of hand sanitizer and squeezing it, and then rubbing it with a paper towel, or should we do like that? A paper towel or some baby wipe, that kind of a thing. Let's see, maybe we'll use a little of this. We could go like that and do a 3-layer one. Yeah, let's try that. So yeah, my plan, I just have this little pile here to do. And so that is my plan for the day. What do you guys have on your agenda for today? Let me know in the comments. Do you have some errands to run? Things to do? Oh goodness, are you gonna stay there? I think we're gonna have to let it dry upside down. Darn it. So, yeah, anyway, I will keep doing this until this pile is done, I hope. And, oh goodness. And then on to other things, right? But if you ever want to swap Happy Mail, most of my videos are going to have my email address at the bottom in the description box. You can email me, and in the title of the email, just put Happy Mail Swap. And we can swap, we can decide what we want to swap. Do we want to swap scraps? Do we want to swap things we've made? Do we want to swap in an envelope that's only got one stamp so it's affordable? Do we want to swap a package? I mean, yeah, basically anything goes, right? But again, because we all financially have different abilities, we have to kind of figure it out together. Now I need, come on, I know in this bin I've got some more scraps that should be big enough. What's this? No. Oh, here's something. Yeah, let's just go like this. Yep, cute. Joy. All right, so I will let you guys go because you clearly now know what I'm doing, and I'll finish this up, and I will be back either tomorrow or the next day with something fun. Bye, guys. Thanks for being here.